All right, so we just got back from driving about 16 hours today. I woke up at about 1:30 this morning in Monroe Township, New Jersey. I was visiting family in the last past week and traveling. I woke up in Monroe Township, and now I'm back in Green Bay, Wisconsin, all on the same day. Just how we drove out there. Drove out there in one day too. Had a great time. I obviously wasn't going to do any unboxings then because I was way too busy. Way too busy. We went to Baltimore. We tried to go to a Cubs game in Baltimore. We sat in our seats, had some prime seats for like $100 for the two of us. It was dirt cheap. It was like 12 rows back in between the Cubs dugout and home plate. We got in our seats, sat there for about 10 minutes, and it started to rain. And it kept raining until the next day, actually, is when it stopped raining. So that game got canceled. We held out as long as we could, and then they canceled it, so we had to leave. But first time back in Baltimore Stadium in 30 years since I first opened it. Still one of my favorite stadiums. I highly recommend anybody going, checking out stadiums. Go check out Camden Yards. So I probably shouldn't be doing this today, but got a little excited today. I should tell you too, I went to New York City, went to Philadelphia, did a bunch of cool shit. Anyways, today something came in the mail that kind of brought me way back. Like I said, I first started collecting in 84. 87 was probably the first year I really started buying packs. Right, I bought them in 85 and 86, but 87 I really started buying a lot. And then 88, and a lot by the way, I mean, we're talking like for a 9-year-old, an 8, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, I wasn't buying, too many, but enough. Anyways, when I was around 10, 1988, I turned 10 in 87, in August 87. By the time I was 10, I started actually having enough money. You get like $20 from your grandparents or something. I was able to, instead of buying a few packs, we'd actually buy the full box of cards. Get like 36 packs in a box, and you'd go rip them all open, and you'd get 150 doubles, and you'd try to put a whole set together, right? And through power of technology, found this online today. It's a complete box of 1988 Topps cards. The first box I probably ever bought was an 88 Topps cards of 88 Topps. Sorry, I guess I probably shouldn't be doing this today. I am so tired. 16, 17 hours of driving, and you know what? I'm pretty good. But anyways, really wanted to open this up today. This is mad nostalgia right here. This is awesome. Still got the cellophane on it. Look, they got Matt Noakes. He was a rated rookie. Matt Noakes had a pretty awesome 87. A lot of guys had good years in 87, then didn't really do a whole lot else. You got Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball on the cover right here. Sorry about that. My dog's about to snap out. Who knows what he's barking at? But anyways, here we got Don Mattingly on the cover. Donnie Baseball. You got Wade Boggs on the side there. If you guys remember Wade Boggs. On the bottom, you always had 4 extra cards, too. Here we got Darryl Strawberry, Howard Johnson. Let's get a good view of this. Howard Johnson, Darryl Strawberry, Eric Davis, Joe Carter. Joe Carter had a very famous home run years later with Toronto. Eric Davis was great with the Reds, and he went to... Actually, this is ironic. Eric Davis was great with the Reds. Darryl Strawberry was great with the Mets. They both went back to L.A., found cocaine again. Well, actually, Darryl was on cocaine the whole time. I think Eric got back on the coke. Anyways, they went to LA, and their careers kind of fizzled for a while. Eric Davis really fizzled. Strawberry did come back with the Yankees. And they got Howard Johnson, who was a 30-30 guy at one point. Pretty awesome player for the Mets. Those are the bottom of the deck, or bottom of the box pack cards, or extra bonus cards. Anyways, rip these bad boys open. Got the cellophane in there. Oh. So yeah, this might get a little boring for a little bit here because we're probably going to be opening up 1988 cards. But I might try to buy a couple other boxes to kind of switch it up every day, do a little something different, not get all caught up in one year. Anyways, we're going to open one pack today. One pack, everyone knows the rules. By the way, it at a great pizza place in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Is on, now I can't remember. Not Stiletto. I'll get the name next time. But it was on One Bite. Everyone knows the rules. Dave went back in and interviewed the guy. He's an old Italian guy, kind of a dick, but makes a great pizza and really dedicated to the pizza game. Bought a pizza there and had one of his pies, and it was amazing. I'll get the name for you, and I'll highly recommend it. Or you can just look up on One Bite Everyone Knows, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, great pizza in New Jersey. Once again, the gum. This gum's got a little black on there. We're not gonna chew that one. Anyways. Once again, we'll open these up. This is always so cool, opening these like brand new cards. Like, man, this is awesome. Can't believe I'm opening 80. As like 10, 11-year-old me is shitting himself having all these cards to open. And killing me because I'm not opening them all right away. Because we'd crush these things open in like 20 minutes. Anyways, here we go. First up, we got Steve Bedrock Bedrosian. He was a closer for the Phillies, Phillies and Braves. He was actually a pretty good closer. His kid, Cam Bedrosian, pitched in the majors for a while. No, Steve Bedrock was really good. Here we got Lee Lacy. I'm not real familiar with Lee Lacy. He's a little bit before my time at this point in his career. He played with the Dodgers in started with the Dodgers in 72. Not real familiar with Lee Lacy. Some of the old heads probably be a little more familiar with him. I'm not. He played for the Orioles in my lifetime. Bob Sebra. That's next. We got Bob Sebra of the Expos. I believe he might have played for the Brewers for a while. He was kind of an insignificant player, but he played a few years in the majors. Next up, we got Andy Allenson. Andy Allenson, I have no recollection of this guy. None. Like, I don't even remember this card, but I definitely had it. Anyways, that's him. Next up is an old Cardinal, Willie McGee. Willie McGee was a great player. I couldn't stand Willie McGee because he played for the Cardinals, but I'll give him his props. Willie McGee was really good in his prime. He's part of those 85 cards, 87 cards. He was actually on the 82 Cardinal team that won the World Series. The 85 team, the 87 team, they both kind of choked a little bit. Didn't pull it off, but 85 choked bad. They got robbed on that call. They should have won it. Umpire totally blew the call. Should have been third out of the World Series. They should have won. Long story short, missed the call. Kansas City tied it, won the next game, blah, blah, blah. Cardinals got screwed, but hey, Cardinals should get screwed. Yeah, Willie McGee, he is a big stolen base guy. Him and Vince Coleman, Ozzie Smith. Those Cardinal teams ran. They were a fun team to watch. They hit the ball and ran. They made contact and ran and moved guys over. They played a fun style of baseball that I hope we can somehow get back to sometime. Here's John Christensen. He was a catcher for the Mariners. Looks like he played for the Mets, too. That's all I got. Let's see. We got Davey Johnson, manager of the Mets. He managed the 85 Mets that won the World... I'm sorry, not the 85. The 86 Mets that won the World Series. He was actually a really good manager at his time. I can't say anything bad about Davey. Next up, we got Sweet Lou Whitaker. Career WAR of 70.4, I believe. Should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. Alan Trammell got in. Lou Whitaker should get in. Double play combo, played on the 84. Tigers won a World Series, played forever. Great player, great guy. Should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. It's really... Once again, if Harold Baines can be in the Hall of Fame, there's no reason Lou Whitaker can't be. Next up, we got Gene Mauch, manager of the Angels. That's what I remember him for. But he was manager of the Angels for a while. Good manager. And I led him to the almost led him to the World Series until Dave Henderson hit that home run off of Xavier. Was it Xavier Hernandez? No, it wasn't Xavier. Was it Xavier? I forgot. Guy gave up a home run for the Angels in the '86 ALCS against Dave Henderson. They're 1 out away from the World Series, and instead they went home sad. Next up, we got Sid Fernandez. Sid was a good pitcher in his prime. In his prime, he was actually a really good pitcher. He hated facing Sid Fernandez. Whenever the Cubs faced him, I knew we were in for a rough day. Here we got the Padres leaders with Tony Gwynn, and for whatever reason, Benito Santiago is on there, even though he's not on the back of the card for leading anything. Tony Gwynn is definitely on the back of his card for leading hits, runs, doubles, batting average, all that. Actually, stolen bases, too. Believe it or not, he stole 58 stolen bases in, 56 stolen bases in 1987. Tony Gwynn at one time was a speedster, too. Guy never struck out contact, 360 hitter every year. If you give me a lineup of 9 Tony Gwynns, you're going to probably never lose. Next, we got Vicente Palacios. He looks mean in that picture. He doesn't look like a nice guy. He pitched for a while, though. I don't really remember a whole lot, but I do remember facing him. Next, we got outfielder, I believe, pitcher Dwayne Ward. Totally way off. Not so much I remember Dwayne Ward, but I do remember him for the Blue Jays. Next we got pitcher Greg Cadaret. I do remember him a little bit. Pitched for the A's. I think he pitched for a little while. I don't really remember his career too much. Then last but not least in this pack, and today we got Don Baylor, ex-manager of the Cubs. They didn't do a whole lot under Don Baylor, but Don Baylor had a long, really good baseball career. He played, I remember him towards the end, Red Sox, Twins. I also played for the Yankees, Angels, A's, and Orioles. I might have won a World Series. I don't think so, but I don't know. Don Baylor was a great baseball player, good baseball guy. R.I.P. to him. But he was Don Baylor was good. Anyways, that's the only pack I'm going to open today. I'm tired as hell. I'm beat as hell. I've driven way too much, way too far. And I don't even know why I did this one today. If it sounded like shit, if I sound like shit, so be it. Who gives a shit? It's all for fun. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow with more. Peace.